Hello everyone. The survey paper that I will present today is a blockchain technology with applications to distributed control and cooperative robots. This paper is presented by Amir Temur Khan, myself, with the supervision of Dr. Shwaili. As a disruptive technology, blockchain, particularly in its original form of Bitcoin as a type of digital currency, has attracted great attentions. So what is blockchain? Blockchain is a decentralized and peer-to-peer network applicable to eliminate third-party interference or involvement in business and data sharing activities. So what are its key elements? There are mainly three elements of the blockchain. Number one is the block. Number second is a chain that links to block. And number third is the network of a blockchain. So in this figure, you can see that this blue one represents the block. And this black arrow represents a chain between the two blocks. And this whole figure represents a portion of a blockchain. There are many advantages of the blockchain which we have discussed thoroughly in our paper, but here we will discuss the main two ones that make it different from the centralized system. So number one is the security and privacy. Decentralization is the core feature of this technology. It liberates the user from the third-party interference, facilitates them with the benefits like trustlessness, full access to data, and immutability. The other core feature of this technology is a decentralized network. As its name implies, it consists of a block connected with chains. So each block consists of a passcode known as a hash of the previous block. So if someone tries to alter the data of a block, it will change the hash of the previous block and thus breaks the chain. That's how the data of the chain or the blocks will remain intact and secure. There are many applications of blockchains, and some of them are cryptocurrency, widely known and used. Number second is a swarm or cooperative robots. And third one is a medical sharing of data. You can also go through all of these applications that we've discussed in our paper more deeply and more thoroughly. In this section, we will learn about distributed control systems. What are they? What are the key factors? What are their applications? And what are the security lapses that they face? And how blockchain can help to overcome those security failures. So what are the distributed control systems, or DCS? It is a fully autonomous and automated system that consists of control units distributed globally to control the complex, large applications and industrial units. It works in a hierarchical manner, got different layers and communication channels in layers. Its architecture consists of mainly four things. Number one is engineering PC or controller. Number second is distributed or local control unit. Number third is operating system or HMI. And the last one is communication media and protocol. The structure of DCS in hierarchical manner is shown in this figure, as you can see. The key features of the distributed control systems are: it handles complex process very easily. It has got some predefined function blocks. It has a scalable platform and more sophisticated HMI. Some of the applications of DCS are also discussed. For example, it is used in level controlling applications, especially for the fluids. Similarly, we can also use it for temperature control, pressure control, and distributed recurrent neural networks. There are four main DCS security lapses or failures. Number first is the interception, an attempt to gain unauthorized access to the system. Number second is interruption, unavailability of services and data, maybe because someone is trying to intervene and tries to take over the server. Number third one is the modification, an illicit attempt to change the data. Number fourth is the fabrication. It is an addition of unexisted data to the original data to make it look original. So blockchain has got the remedy for all the security lapses faced by the DCS systems. So the first two the interception and interruption, are being tackled by the decentralization of the blockchain, since it replicates the data to all the peers connected to the system. So in case if someone tries to alter one copy of a data, the remainder remains intact, and there is no concept of illegal copy of data since blockchain is an open source. The modification and fabrication are tackled in a way since the blockchain has got the chains which connects different blocks of the blockchain. So it is one of the firewall provided by the blockchain to its database. each block contains the hash of the previous block. If someone tries to alter the data of one block, then the subsequent block no longer holds the same hash of its preceding block. Thus it breaks the chain, makes the attack unsuccessful. Back to DCS attack, if someone tries to modify the database, this firewall will tackle the problem and will keep the data safe and intact. Some research is also happening on blockchain and the distributed control systems, and some of those are thoroughly discussed in the paper, but I will just headline them. Number 1 is the blockchain in edge computing, and number 2 is the blockchain for industrial system cybersecurity. So these are like two hot topics which are being discussed in research these days. So if you want to guys know more about this, do check the paper. In our third section, we will discuss about the cooperative robots or the swarm robots and what are their main features and what are their security lapses and failures and how we can use the blockchain to tackle those problems. So a cooperative or swarm robots is an army of bots trained to perform a complex task that is beyond the capacity of a single robot, like the automation industry, espionage activities, surgical process, etc. Some of their main or core features are they are fully autonomous, they have got intelligent control algorithm, the robots are homogeneous, they are competent and efficient to execute any task, and they have got private communication between them. So there are some advantages as well as disadvantages of single robot over the multiple robots. So first we will discuss or point out the advantages, which is that if you have multiple robots, then the performance will be better, enablement of task, wider sensing range, action distribution, and enhanced tolerance. But at the same time, we have got some disadvantages as well. There will be some interference. There will be uncertainty between the robots, and because you are involving more robots, so the cost of the system will also increase. So in a group of robots, how they communicate with each other. So for coordination, they have got three main schemes. Number 1 is a master-slave control. Number 2 is a centralized control. And the last one is decentralized control. And all of these three schemes are thoroughly and meticulously discussed in the paper, so do check the paper. There are many useful domestic and public applications of cooperative robots. They can be used for rescue missions, for mining and agriculture. They can be used for security purpose and in espionage activities, underwater discoveries, war activities, and for hiring services. So there are three main issues with the cooperative robots: security issues, distributed decision making, and variation in behavior. So blockchain has got the solution to all the problems that cooperative robots face. So for the security issues, as we know that the blockchain is a kind of technology that operates on peer-to-peer and decentralized connection, which makes your communication safe, reliable, secure, and immutable. Decentralization will make the swarm robots secure since it will make them independent of third-party intervention. So for distributed decision making, all the robots will post the possible solution to a situation on a block, and based on the voting, they will make the next move. For variation in behavior, it provides the possibility to join different behavioral blocks. This will help the robots to switch between the different behavioral moods depend on their behavioral parameters like diversity, environment, permission, mining. Research is also going on cooperative robots and the blockchain, which includes the blockchain protocol for a multi-agent system including UVAs. And the second one is managing Byzantine robots using blockchain. And both of these are discussed in our paper, and you can check it there. At the end, we will discuss some of the limitations of blockchain: human error, unavoidable security flaw, network size, latency, privacy, and encryption are the key one. If you guys want to know more about these limitations in detail, do check our paper. The link is given on the first slide and in the description below. Thanks for listening.